This is always going to be a nightmare. I heard people beating their horns down here just a minute ago.
A fine granular aggregate in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today we're going to Marston Gate, which is a project of ours in Winchester. The project is restoration and remediation of one of the old sort of ancient walls that runs down one of the one-way systems. So it's quite an involved project. It's got its sort of complexities, be it we are, at the base of it, just remediating a wall. But it's not quite like that. So yeah, that's where we're heading. Hopefully we'll be greeted there today by Glenn, who's our construction director, who's just covering for Gary Raisin, who's our site manager, who's off today. So hopefully we'll see Traditional Stone up there, who are our subcontractor doing the repairs. How are we doing? This is cosy. This is like being in a little caravan, isn't it? This is fantastic. Look at this in here. It's like a little caravan. I've got to sign in, and how you doing, Steve? You alright?
Good, mate. Yeah.
Good.
Is it really 12? I said 10:30, then I said 11:30, now it's 12 o'clock.
Just be mindful through the gates, step down onto the low levels. Trip hazards like this stump here that we've got to leave in for bits and pieces. So just be mindful when we're walking through. The actual wall itself is built on top of the original Roman foundations, so which is the old city walls. It's in a very sad state. It's in a very poor condition, to the point where people have got safety concerns. So we've been employed by Balgara and contracted to take down various sections, so it's all been assessed by a structural engineer on various areas which need immediate attention.
So this is obviously going to be very weather dependent on what we can do here. So what are we working with?
So if there's a risk of frost overnight, we then can't be doing any mortar work on that day. So it'll be like taking the wall down or working on a section of the wall rather than putting it back together again.
Yeah.
So it's a case of just monitoring the frosts. 4 degrees and rising is ideal. We've got blankets, various hessian cloths that we can keep the frost out by draping overnight.
The employer's agent or contract administrator and designer is Scott White Hookins, just up the road.
Yep.
So are they coming down and doing regular visits in terms of, because we don't want to get too far ahead or something's not getting approved.
Yeah.
So who's approving it? Is it now Historic England with Ian? What's the process?
Yes, I mean Zoe knows that one a bit better than me on that one.
So we've uncovered that there's some more work to do internally.
Right.
So Scott White Hookins has been down this week to do a survey on the internal of the wall with Traditional Stone.
Internal being this side of the wall?
Yeah, non-roadside. Because we're actually instructed to only do roadside works, apart from where the wall comes down in full. So they've done a survey this week. We're just waiting for that to come back so we can then assess the deterioration, because this was looked at and assessed almost 2 years ago now. So obviously there's been a lot of changes since then.
So Glenn, obviously we've got Traditional Stone here, obviously taking down the wall and reinstating it. Obviously there's a large section here. Yeah. So what's the agreement of how much we take down and what we're reinstating?
So what's taken down is marked up on the Chinese drawing. So the guys are literally taking down, like you can see, there's a pier left up there. That's marked exactly like that on the drawing.
Right, okay.
So they measure out, take down the section, make the areas, but unless there's areas where it's unsafe, then they'll continue to take the rest down. And then it'll go back with a photogrammetry report and how they build it back up again. Okay. So bricks in the right locations, flints. This is like ironstone.
Right.
That's what was used as part of the original build of the wall. So whenever they find that in there, that's the original part. If you're not finding the ironstone within the cavity of the wall, then that's been repaired in the past.
So and how much can they repair in a day? So by the time they've obviously cleaned up the sections, mixed up the lime mortar. I mean, what's the process of mixing up the lime mortar? Where's that being done and how's that being done?
So it's been mixed up at the end,
right? Okay.
And then being bucketed down to each area because they can't mix up too much.
Right.
They can only build a certain amount at a point because the mortar takes a longer time to go off. So they have to build it in shallower levels,
right?
In strips rather than big high sections.
We're effectively working from where the old gates are into Marston Gate, all the way down pretty much to where the ivy is.
Yeah,
returned ivy.
Yep.
And then there's some repairs around the corner to do as well.
That's second phase.
Yes, that's what I said.
That's the second phase. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
So hopefully today's been a good insight to another project and gives a sort of good idea of the range of things we get involved in. So with these projects, obviously we can't do it without having good consultants and suppliers. So sort of a quick shout out to a few people. Provision scaffolding, you can see the scaffolding they've had to erect not only on that bank on the inside of the site but also in the road, the one-way system in Winchester, so good job done by them. Chevron, who've helped us with the traffic management and the applications and the liaison with the highways department, so good sort of shout out to them. And then Traditional Stone, our subcontractor, who are carrying out the sort of dismantling works of the wall where it needs to be repaired and obviously reinstated. And then to obviously my team from sort of Gary on site today, covered by Steve, Zoe and Glenn, obviously who obviously was talking earlier in the video. So I really hope you found value in this video. If you have any sort of questions or want to know a little bit more about the project, please get in contact, and we really look forward to hearing from you.